Olivia is on vacation, and so we have a special guest here in the house. Actually, he's not a guest because we are in our home together, but he's a guest on the pod.
Guest in the living room.
Dearest Brett, welcome to Normal Shit.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk a little Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Brett has become a Bravo fan.
It's in certain respects. Not across the board. I don't know every show there is. I know a few shows rather well.
Your gateway drug?
Summer House.
Yep. And how do you feel about Summer House?
A lot of drama recently.
You love it, though.
I like keeping up with it. I'm glad I know about it because when it comes up in conversations with other people, I can contribute. Probably 3 years.
Like at work?
It did come up at work probably a couple months ago. And I at least, because I didn't contribute, but I at least was listening and kind of eavesdropping and I knew what was going on.
So you didn't feel like a loser?
Yeah, well, internally I wasn't a loser, but I didn't out myself as a Bravo fan at work.
Okay.
So.
But you like it. I feel like, what are your thoughts right now? Because Brett and I have not yet seen the first episode of the reunion. We are going to watch right after this because
We've seen teasers.
It's Tuesday, but I feel like, we have a good gist of what's happening.
We followed the leak drama, so we at least were in on that.
How do you feel about the way that West has been standing up for Amanda, or perhaps lack thereof?
I feel like it's a lack thereof, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like he's been going through it and kind of doing his own thing and kind of putting the spotlight on himself when he can and taking himself out of the drama, even though he's the sole driver of it. Does that make sense?
It does.
I think it goes without saying Amanda looks not good.
Yeah, Amanda's having a rough time.
Through all of this.
But I think
she could have handled it differently.
Yeah. Well, I don't think well, do you think?
Not date Wes, maybe?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, that would be the handling it differently. I don't know that she could have really handled this relationship starting with him, especially this soon, especially, like, after. It's been such a brutal watch. I'm, like, a little angry because I feel like they didn't ruin our show. It's a very good show. But I started this season and I was like, it's just so fun to watch because you get to, it's like a more chill, fun, lighthearted show.
Yeah, well, it's approachable for us because it's like we could go to the Hamptons or we see the places that they're in the city going to drinks at. So we kind of we know it, but bravo, no pun intended, bravo to the producers of Bravo for doing this as it's happening because they can essentially edit with the stuff that they know they saw that now we can see. Yeah. That really kind of paints a picture that I don't think is pretty biased in any way. Clearly there's stuff going on.
Well,
or at least the precursors of stuff. Yeah, that's the precursors of stuff.
Yeah.
That probably is not kosher when you're married to someone.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed to me like she was done the moment
she was done years ago.
I don't know about years.
But it really, you could clearly see she was done this summer, but she always gave him kind of the business every summer.
Well, and he gave her the business. Well, summer should be fun. Amanda, not fun.
Yeah. Well, she married him knowing that he has certain tendencies, which probably weren't going to change. They didn't change, and then she just didn't really resolve it herself either.
I do feel like they got better in my mind for a little while because when you go back, and I've done it for work a few times, had to go back and look for old clips, it's a rough watch. You go back and you watch earlier seasons, it's how did these two people ever manage to get married? Can you imagine if every single one of our friends was like, hey, you shouldn't do this?
Yeah.
Even if one person said that to us, I would have been like, what?
Not to put blame, but I think Amanda should have seen this coming.
Oh, yeah.
That he wasn't going to change. This is what he does. So, I don't put blame in either one, but she kind of said yes, knowing that this is a possibility.
Yeah. Because what do they say? You can't date potential or something?
Basically,
just because you see what someone can be doesn't, unless they're showing you that they are or can
Yeah.
be that for real.
She was like, I can change him.
Yeah.
I thought.
I think she like also just really thought that they would kind of like, they say that in general, like it's hard to grow together at the same rate.
Well, I mean, they're both at the age where they're mature, or they should be mature.
Well, exactly. And I think she, hit her 30s and she's like, okay, cool. So let's get a house in Jersey and have our dogs and maybe have a kid. And he was like, so I am going to go become a DJ, which I will stand up for him on the DJ
I don't
front.
fault him for that at all.
Yeah, given the financial situation of his company, like DJ, I mean, I would do it too if I had the.
If that's what keeps your company alive, hell yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, if people want it, I mean, you also, like, if you were a DJ, first of all, that would be.
I would never.
But I wouldn't be worried about it.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, you're not a party boy. Like, you would
No.
you would go, you would do your job, you'd be fun, you'd play music. It would probably be, like, punk rock from...
I'd also be a DJ that I'd get there at 8 and be done by 11, not getting there at 1 and being done by 5.
Right, and you wouldn't go out after, and you wouldn't talk to people. You probably would. Brett doesn't drink that much. That's been his kind of new thing. He has one of those.
My midlife crisis.
Your midlife crisis is not drinking.
NA beers is my new vice.
He drinks an NA beer like every day. It's crazy. Crazy around here. But no, he has one of those Whoop. Oh my God. Bane of my existence.
It's great.
Can you describe the Whoop?
It's a band without a face. It's not like a watch. It's got heart rate stuff. It's got respiratory stuff. It's got, what else?
Sleep.
Sleep stuff. You learn a lot. I like wearing it. I'm a data hound, so I like all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you hate it.
It just isn't cute.
I've tried my best. The band that I have now is the closest to my skin tone, so you have to look for it. You see it because you're right here. What if I was wearing black? You could see it from 100 yards away.
Well, yeah, but I
This
think
you can't see from.
you can see it though. It's like how you see a Band-Aid,
But if
even
someone's
though
at our
there's
front door right now, they'd be like, "Does he have something on?" I don't know. Because look at it.
Fair enough. Anyway, that is not the hill I will die on.
Okay.
That Whoop. But back to Summer House. Back to the matters at hand. Figgy, can you stop, my child? Did you see that Amanda and West are in Rome?
Mm-hmm, I did see that actually.
What do you think? They left as the reunion was airing.
Clearly, they're just getting away.
I feel like it was probably planned. Like, I bet somebody's got a wedding or something.
That's a hell of a coincidence if that's the case.
Yeah.
Just happens to come on the day that it's releasing. Okay.
Because the reason I say that is because, like, I just don't know how into the whole thing he is.
Into what?
Like, is he into this relationship enough that he's gonna go?
No, I don't think so.
Like,
I
take
think
international travel?
He's saving face.
Yeah.
I think
maybe.
he's in it for the publicity, and this is just all part of it. Save face.
I think he was down to have fun.
He's in the conversation. I think it's bad publicity is good publicity in his mind.
Yeah. Well, we do love Summer House, but that is not the only show that you love. I would love if you could highlight some of your favorite Bravo quotes. I think I could guess.
Oh, well, some of my favorites are not shows that I watch.
That's
though.
okay. I think you're number one.
You know my number one.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Yeah. Goodbye, Kyle. Far and away the best one ever. It's a very close number one to Summer Should Be Fun, Amanda Not Fun.
Yeah.
That's number two.
Those are your two.
And then the most recent, Don't Be a Vagisil, that was
also a great
up
Summer
there.
House moment.
Yeah, that could be number three.
Yeah.
But
and
there's
then,
so many. Well, then founder and CEO of what?
Of what?
Paige's quote. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
She does have a real app. I actually just saw it like a week
Okay.
ago. So I don't know how successful it is, but
But she is a founder
she
and
is
CEO.
technically a founder and CEO.
Oh my goodness. What are your favorite all-time Bravo moments?
Did interview Andy Cohen. That's not like a show, but that was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, do you want to tell the people about your interview with Andy?
Yeah, so we went to, what was it, Bravo
Fan Fest.
Fan Fest down in Miami. That was last year? 2 years ago?
Last 2 years.
2 years ago. And she had an interview with...
She is in Kelsey.
She is in Kelsey. Had an interview with Was it Kyle Richards?
Yeah.
Which I didn't know who that was at the time. Apparently, I've come to find out she's important.
She's said goodbye to at some point in time.
Yeah. So we're in this, like, they call, I don't know what the technical term is, but we're all the journalists are, and they do like the walk. It's the red carpet basically at this thing. So we've done, call it like half a day's worth of interviews maybe at that point, of people walking through, and then she just all of a sudden tells me, oh, by the way, I got to go do this like interview with Kyle Richards. Can you interview Andy? And I was like, you mean like the Andy? And she said, oh yeah, Andy, here's some questions you could ask him. And I was like, okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was. And then we had, not her, well, I guess her friend, her colleague, someone was at a different publication, that she could hold the phone, because we were doing it on a phone, and I would,
Because I took the tripod.
yeah, so she took the tripod, so I was just basically on my own. So this girl filmed it, and then I asked him these like 3 or 4 questions, and I knew that I'm a big St. Louis Cardinals fan. He's also a big St. Louis Cardinals fan. It's the stuff that's behind him on Watch What Happens Live. So I knew that I could butter him up pretty easily if I just said anything about the Cardinals. So I think I started with that. I forget exactly what I said, but I led with like, oh, go Cardinals or whatever. And then I asked 3 questions or something, and one of them like really rubbed him the wrong way, and I didn't know what I was asking.
No, you didn't. It didn't rub him the wrong way. He was just kind of like questioning your, like, why you would ask that.
But I had no idea what I was talking
I
about.
think it was
Dorit's cigarette or something, or like a promo. It was asking for a new promo.
Yeah, it was for the Salt Lake ladies, and they did get new promos. But like theirs had been from season 1. They were well overdue. Heather Gay did not look like that anymore, and they deserved a new promo.
So I was asking, when do they get new promos? He's like, a new promo? What are these new promos for? And I was like, I'm reading off the paper, dude.
Well, they need their new glam.
But anyway, full circle, that's my favorite Bravo moment.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I was going to go through some of our recent watches, give some recs. So this weekend it was Memorial Day weekend, and we watched The Crash, which was #1 on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the documentary.
Brett was not bought in at first. He was like watching stuff on his iPad, and I was like, cool, you do that, have fun. That documentary was so crazy to
Wild.
me. So if you haven't watched it, it's basically about a girl who's in high school. She was 17 years old. She gets in the car with 2 boys. One of them is her boyfriend, another is just a friend, and they're in a fatal car accident. And it's basically like, is this girl at fault? Because she claims no fault.
Well, she also forgot.
She doesn't remember
20
anything.
seconds before it.
Conveniently. Or, I mean, people do black out, but like, I will say though, this girl is so deeply unlikable.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Think about the biggest try-hard, unlikable high school student you could think of, her times 10.
Well, and she's mean.
Yeah, she just like bullies people, thinks she's the God's gift to creation.
Like big time bully, really, really tough. And then the parents very much are enablers, which is a tough watch. I think the dad lost his job actually after the Netflix thing came out because
Shocking.
He looked really bad.
Yeah.
They let their 17-year-old daughter go live with this man. I think he was 20.
21 at the time. Yeah, say like 20.
Yeah, and so they let her go move in because she was mature. And they say he has a lot of money, but they never talk about how he got that money. And there was one text that was sent that was something along the lines of like, oh, could Dom give us some, like they do a lot of drugs
He
as a
was
friend
probably
group.
dealing. It's the implication.
That is the implication in my mind is that this man is a drug dealer. Mm-hmm. Was a drug dealer, sadly. He seemed really nice. Like the people that died seemed really sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this girl, she's in prison now.
15 to life.
The evidence that they had against her, like, for me, I mean, so the biggest thing was like her foot was down on the gas pedal. Like they were able to pull the records from the car.
The black box-ish
Yeah.
thing.
Like the full 5 seconds before the crash happened, she like drove it into a school. I think a school or like a building.
it was a school building, but it was a brick wall. She literally just drove straight into a brick wall.
Yeah, and she was going 100, or like she had the
Pretty much
gas.
100.
Yeah, like 100 miles an hour, had the gas pedal down 100% of the way, the entire last 5 seconds. So there was no attempt at braking. There was no attempt at well, there was an attempt at turning. It seemed like the guys were maybe like fighting her.
Well, then it went to neutral and then back to drive.
Like they were trying to put it in park or something. But it's so sad, and like these parents are still filing appeals and trying to get her out of jail, which like these parents are, I mean, they just really don't believe she could have done it. And I guess there is a world where like she didn't do it on purpose, I guess. But regardless of anything, they were being extremely reckless. She was the one driving, and I don't think she thought she was going to survive that crash.
Yeah.
And I think that she did survive it as like karma for being like, now she's going to have to go sit in
they tried to
prison.
argue that she has POTS, which is like you basically stand up and your heart rate spikes and you could pass out or something, right?
I think you're like, is it blood pressure drops or your heart rate spikes or both?
I think it's both. I could be wrong. Anyway, you can pass out from it, but you typically have to be standing up.
I like have an undiagnosed version of that.
Yeah, that's another episode. But anyway, they were trying to argue that that's like she passed out because of that when she took the corner fine. Like there's literally no scenario where she could just randomly pass out because of that.
And keep her foot down on the gas 100%.
Right.
And like
never let up. It's just
I mean,
pretty wild.
It was a really crazy watch. I had a lot of feelings about it. But the thing that was so crazy to me was like one of the friends was trying to make her like, basically she was like kind of trying to be a character witness on the Netflix doc, and she was like, she cared so much about what went into her body. Like she cared for herself so much. She wouldn't even eat a McChicken.
That's the defining characteristic of health.
She couldn't possibly murder someone. She cared about her body too much.
Yet she's smoking all the time.
Yeah, all the time, like every day.
To the point where she was coughing up like black stuff.
Like sludge.
Yeah, like sludge. But she won't eat a McChicken because she's healthy.
God, yeah. Anyway, that girl made me so mad. And then after that, we watched the second season of Jury Duty, aka Company Retreat. I loved it. I know we're a little bit late to the game on that, but I think it made it to Amazon not too long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago.
But it was so funny. So, I mean, if you haven't seen, they basically redid season 1 of Jury Duty, but they kind of like leveled up in every single way.
Well, there's so much area to cover.
Yeah, so they hired a temp worker to come on a company retreat with this fake hot sauce company called Rockin' Grandmas. and all of the people that work there are total like full-on characters, like, so they're all like very distinctively themselves.
Everyone's
except they're not
got
themselves.
their thing.
Yeah, everyone's got a thing. There's like a 40-year-old who's obsessed with Taylor Swift. There's, I mean, the guy that's obsessed with snacks, PJ.
Trying to think who. Oh, the remote worker girl who breaks out when she eats shellfish.
Yeah, and she also hates the sun.
Hates the sun. Zinc oxide across her whole face.
Yeah. But they did such a good job. Like, it is so hard to pull that off.
Yeah,
and
the
they
hiding
made it
and everything.
even harder. Because in Jury Duty, they said that there were 3 rooms that they were working with because, you know, they keep them kind of sequestered and everything.
And it's in a whole building where it's easy to hide.
Right. Whereas this was on, like, land. And just, like, it was, like, a lot more open. There were a lot more rooms you could go into. A lot of, like, they had to be so prepared. And I thought the whole thing was so well done.
It was great.
Like, we were laughing out loud at every single episode.
It's a quick watch, too. It's like, what, 6 episodes?
8?
I
I think it was 8.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, it was a quick. They're all like half hour. So, you know, just burn a good 4 hours of your time. No prob.
Good rainy day show.
And then we finally finished Homeland.
That was a labor of love.
Yeah.
Because that's 8 seasons.
That was 8 seasons. It was long. You picked that one. I really liked it. I had to close my eyes a lot.
A few times.
I had to close my eyes. There were some things that were a little gory, a little scary.
I would say gory.
Hello. People die.
Yeah.
In violent ways. But I mean, I think it was good. I didn't love the ending of it. I don't want to spoil it. And not that it hasn't been out for forever, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But the ending was like fine. You really liked the ending.
I thought the ending was good.
I don't know how they could have ended it in a way that I would have been happy. But like, I also didn't love the last season as much anyway.
Yeah, the last season wasn't the best season, but I think the way they tied stuff together, it worked. It worked well.
Yeah.
I think.
But now I think this means I get to pick the next show.
Oh, God.
Because you picked this show.
Uh-huh.
I have to choose wisely.
Okay.
I'm thinking Testaments. Because we like that.
That's just one season, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I guess that's not that wise because I could choose something that's like 8
That's
seasons.
what I was worried. You're going to choose like a Breaking Bad type thing, which I would love to see, by the way.
You would sign up for that?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that either.
We're probably the two people on Earth that both haven't seen it.
And Game of Thrones, we haven't watched that.
I want to see that. You don't want to see that.
I don't. And it's not me being like a pick me. I'm not like the girls. No, I'm just like, it sounds like a lot for me right now. So
We'll see.
continuing along, I have like a list of questions here that I wanted to ask. What's your biggest pet peeve with me?
Your pet peeve with you?
I can go first. I got mine locked and loaded.
Okay, you go.
Right now, it's...
Oh, there's other ones. It's just right now.
Well, occasional peeves are no big deal.
Okay.
You love to have a gym membership
I knew you were gonna.
and go like once a month maybe, but he insists on having it. We do have a gym in our building that is free / paid for with our rent.
I do run.
You do run, but you want to have this separate gym membership.
Because for people that live in New York, they know how expensive it is to have a gym, and the deal that we have at the gym that I'm at is very good.
But is it a good deal when it's, because what is it, $70 a month?
Yeah.
But is $70 per one visit a good deal?
It's an option. It's an option contract. It's like a financial transaction. I'm buying an option.
But anyway, that's my pet peeve.
There's nothing that's like, oh, I hate that.
Oh, I'm sure I do something.
Well, I gotta think about it for a second. I think if I had to pick, it would be that you try to push leaving as close as you possibly can to leaving. Like if we have to be somewhere, say at 2:30, and I say we have to leave at 2, you won't get at, well, whatever. You won't start getting ready if you think in my mind it takes 30 minutes until 1:33. And then in the last few minutes we are crunching for time.
Yeah, but we were the first
Am I
ones to
wrong?
brunch this weekend.
That was because the bus was perfect.
Well, I made it to the bus when it was perfect, and that was early.
We would have been late if we were 20 seconds later.
No,
Because the bus was literally there when we opened the door.
but we could have just taken the subway.
That wouldn't have got us there in time. We were taking the bus because it would get us there early.
Well,
I was banking
but we
on
did
that.
it. We did it, and I
Yeah,
hurried, and
that's
I
a
got.
rarity.
You guys, I had a migraine this weekend. It was my first migraine, like proper bad migraine since I was a kid. It was very, I think I used to get them related to my spine, and I was fighting for my life on, was it Sunday morning?
Helping.
You were helping. You helped in the fight for my life.
Was it Saturday?
I think Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Sunday. That's right.
But yeah, you were helping in the fight for my life.
We ChatGPT'd every way to help a migraine, and there's like 8 things, and I think we did 6 of them.
Yeah, we were working hard. I thought I was giving up on brunch. I took a muscle relaxer because I felt like it was coming from tension in my back, which would track. And I was like, I just basically need to put myself to sleep right now. Like, that's all I know. And I took magnesium.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Because I take magnesium every night, so I offered it as a peace offering.
As a peace offering to me and the migraine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, migraine, hello. Will you accept this magnesium?
Well, it was a rainy day. You had Pilates the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those don't help your back on their own, so together, not great.
Yeah, I was unwell. But then you woke me up and you're like, do you want to go to brunch still? And I was
This was like 11:30, mind you. I gave her enough time.
No, I just didn't feel good.
I know, but I gave you 2 hours to sleep before that to try and sleep it off.
Yeah, but I was on drugs.
You're like, you know what? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, let's go.
I know, and I made it happen, and it was something remarkable.
It was good because we saw friends we haven't seen in a while.
Yes, no, and we definitely needed to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, considering you don't have very many pet peeves about me because I'm perfect.
Yep. Duh.
What pet peeves do you have about our dear pet Fig?
So number one is that he is a apartment dog because we live on a higher floor, and he knows exactly where to go to the bathroom because we use pee pads. We used to do pee pad on the ground. We bought a silicone little catcher thing where you put the thing in, so it just like it makes cleanup easier if you miss it.
This boy has some bad aim.
He has bad aim, but he also has good aim because he goes in the exact same spot every time, but he loves to go in this corner that's by the wall where just enough gets outside of the, like in the crack in between this little silicone thing and the wall that it goes under. So we have to clean that. That's not even a pet peeve. That's just part of this whole thing. The pet peeve is that he also knows to poop on that. So he will stand on it every time knowing exactly where to go. But as soon as he feels it start to come out, he bolts and runs. And it rarely hits the pad to the point where I know that we should be taking him outside. We have been taking him outside a lot to try and change this, just avoid this whole thing. But the only time he's ever not done that is when we had, like, this thing turns into a bed. It just rolls out. And he was blocked from running.
This thing is in this couch if you're not watching.
Yeah, it's like a couch bed.
Yeah.
So he typically runs in the same path where he'll run close to the couch, jump up on the shay, or ottoman, whatever. Is that what it's called? Chaise lounge.
The shay.
The shay. So he'll do like a U-turn and then go back if he's got to go again. So it's just like this very normal path that he takes every time, but he always poops on that path.
So that's your biggest pet peeve?
That's my biggest. He's sweet otherwise.
He's perfect otherwise.
As he looks at me.
Yeah, I know. He knows you're talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I share those too. His bathroom habits are really tricky. And if we had like a backyard or something.
Oh, it'd be easy. Just let him out.
Yeah, but also, this dog hates outside, you guys.
Well, he likes aspects of outside. Like the DP. We can't say the DOGPARK out loud.
Because he gets too excited.
That's his favorite place in the whole world except for Nene and Pop Pop's house.
Don't say that either. Now he's shaking with anticipation. Well, my next question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be in charge of my life for one day, what would you do?
What? Such an open-ended question. What would I do if I was in your body, or if I just...
Yeah, like if you could be in control of the situation. Like if you could... I think this way with some of my friends. And like I'll see certain situations and I'm like, ooh.
You gotta clarify.
Just give me 24 hours. I could go fix some stuff, you know? We could really get this thing going.
Oh.
What would you do to make my life better?
Okay, number one, I'll get up earlier.
Wake up earlier? Why?
Wake up earlier.
But I'm really good about sleep. You would feel how my tiredness is.
I understand that, but I think you have more time to yourself in the morning, whereas now you have roll out of bed and go straight to work, or roll out of bed and go straight to workout, but there's no chill time.
Yeah.
I think that would help you. Number two, don't scroll. As soon as you wake up, your eyes open, you start scrolling.
Okay.
I think that would help you.
So it's my morning routine.
Yeah, your morning routine needs to be it doesn't need to be, if I was in your shoes, I think I would change a few things.
Okay. Are those the only things?
Those are the biggest things. I think they'll make the highest ROI impact.
Highest ROI.
Yeah. Return on time, ROT.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll give you more like clarity.
More clarity. What do you think it would improve?
Anxiety.
How do you feel you best help me with my anxiety, and what advice do you have for other guys, or I guess just anyone who would have a partner who suffers from anxiety?
How do I help you with anxiety? I try to listen when you have thoughts about what's causing it, and then I try to offer solutions, whether you want them or not.
I don't know if you always do solutions.
I think 50-50.
Yeah.
So I know guys just want to fix things, so their first thing is just solution, where sometimes you just want to be heard.
Yeah.
So I try to do that. And then I get flowers.
Flowers help.
I do random flowers sometimes. We have friends of ours that they do flowers. I think it's weekly. George gets it for Kaylee.
Oh, does he?
It's a lot. I've seen a lot of posts that he gets them a lot, and I could probably do better on his level. But
we do live very close to a grocery store that would provide flowers. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that for me, like what helps is when you just kind of like validate that things are hard. Or I really love it too when you tell me that I'm strong. You do that sometimes.
Because it's true, duh.
But when I'm having like a hard medical thing or like, it's very nice.
You're way stronger than me in a lot of things. I know that.
Really?
Medical stuff you handle better. I'm a little sissy.
You're not a sissy. You have a little bit more medical anxiety than I think I do.
Which is ironic because I literally cover medical companies
for
my job.
But you haven't had that many things happen to yourself, and I think that's the difference. Is like.
But I know a lot because of it.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of cardio stuff I would have never known. That should freak me out.
Well.
But
anyway. You are very good to me with all that, and like the other thing that you do is sometimes I'll be like feeling a little depressy, and I'll be like, I just need to be in the bed, and you like won't even question it. You'll just be like, okay, the bed is where we will be today. This evening, and we will have our dinner in here, and that's fine.
I serve you your dinner in bed.
And you don't make me feel like a loser for it.
Not a loser, that's how you regulate.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their thing.
And I usually am a good bit better, like by the morning or even like later that night.
Mm-hmm.
If we just like, try and really chill. But, okay, next up on my list. People question all the time the kid thing. People don't believe me that you and I are on the same page about children, which is so funny. Like I will post something and I'll be like, yeah, like we don't know if we want kids. And they say, but what does Brett think about that? And I'm like, I said we.
It is a we thing.
Yeah. Would you like to explain your stance on children?
I grew up thinking, just like everyone, that just your default statement is, oh, you just have kids when you get older. But I never really sat down and thought about it. Like, do I really want them? Does it fit with my lifestyle? And the answer still is, I don't know. But at this moment, it's no. Because I know that, one, with like the career stuff we have, where we live, how expensive it is to raise a kid, how infeasible it is for a lot of things to raise a kid, and just the things we want out of life right now, I don't think either of us think it's responsible to bring a kid into the world.
What would you do if you found out I was pregnant?
Take it as it comes.
You would just be like, okay, you wouldn't like cry?
I mean, it'd be a shock, but
I would cry.
I know you'd cry. I mean, there's
not happily.
There's things that would have to change, but we'd assess the situation when we get to it.
Well, I always come back to, there's nowhere to put it.
Well, yeah, that's like what I was saying, like where we live, it's just hard to raise a kid here.
Like Fig he's a little tiny tot, he's 14 pounds.
He's also very mobile.
He's very mobile, and he runs this place, okay? He runs it.
Our Wi-Fi is called Fig's house.
Yeah, it's his house. He lives here.
Yeah.
But what concerns you about having a child?
The impact it has. Like, there's a lot of things in my life I haven't accomplished yet that I would feel a little, what's the word, frustrated if I didn't at least give it a shot type thing.
Yeah.
So I know a kid would probably change that. Not to mention, like I said, the cost of a kid in New York City it's obscene.
You know people that have, like, they pay for daycare, or not daycare, like nannies and stuff.
No, I know what a nanny costs. I know what school costs. Like,
what is it?
Nanny, I mean, it depends how many days a week, but like I have friends that are paying $60,000 a year for the nanny. And then there's preschool.
That's part-time, yeah.
That's part-time. Then there's preschool for 2 to 3 days a week on top of that, which could also be like $30,000 a year. for finger painting, essentially.
I think it might be more than 30 grand.
Yeah, and that's just when they're toddlers. That's nearly $100,000 a year. And there might be like certain levels to that where not everyone pays that, obviously, but there's people that have the means to do it that can. But regardless, like if you're in that tax bracket, that means you're making $200,000 a year, essentially, for one kid.
Because after taxes and
Because
stuff?
because if you're paying that much, you're probably making enough where you're like the 50% tax bracket for New York, which is, in my mind, unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's when you put the numbers on it, and that's just as a toddler.
But they say you love them and stuff.
Yeah, no, well, it's a thing. Like I never had a dog. We got him, and I can't imagine life without him. And I'm assuming that when you have a kid, it's the exact same thing. However, monetarily, it's hard here.
Not with Fig so much.
No. I'm talking about a kid.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that, like, financially, I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, I think we would figure that part out probably. It would be annoying.
Yeah, people do. Everyone figures it out.
But I'm like, I just feel like it sounds like a lot of work.
Well, that's the other thing, too, I didn't say, is that it's a lot of work, and there's like ways we like to live our life that would probably wouldn't allow us to do that.
Like, your job can be
My-
very late.
We don't want to talk about my job.
No, but you
'Cause
work kind of crazy hours.
Yeah, and it's not only crazy hours, it's unpredictable hours where it's more of a news-driven role where something could happen that you have to drop everything and handle it, essentially, or have an opinion on it. And that's like, hey, if the kid has daycare, that you have to pick them up at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. and news hits, what do you do?
Yeah.
And again, people figure it out, but I don't know. At this stage, it's hard to see that.
I mean, and my job is flexible, but not like that flexible, depending on what I have going on. I don't know. Also, I don't want everything to be on me, and you would never do that. You're very, very, very good with Fig, and I know you would be good with a kid. But, like, it just sounds, I think right now, given where we are, a lot of the burden probably would fall on me, like the day-to-day stuff you'd have to do.
Yeah, but that takes away from your career, which
Yeah.
clearly is, you have stuff you want to accomplish too. So
Yeah. But so we are on the same page.
yeah,
That's for sure.
we'll put that to rest.
We're going to play a game now, my dear,
Okay.
called Can He Girl Math It? Number one, I
We're
would
back
love...
in the Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse. If anyone got the reference for why she was doing
Yes.
that.
Number one, can you girl math to me your gym membership?
Mental health.
Just
It's
all
priceless. Mental health is priceless.
of it? Okay. That's,
That's girl math.
girl math to me, why you should get a new golf club. For the ladies who don't know, a new club is what, like $1,200?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
So when I get new clubs, I take golf pretty seriously, so I get custom fit. So that a club on its own, like stock, it's going up. It's probably like $700 now for a driver. But then if you want to get like a new shaft, and then the fee for a fitting, you're probably looking to like low thousands, like $1,200, like you said. However, that driver can last for 5-6 years.
That's
So
it?
it's $200 a year,
Oh, that's not... okay.
which is less than a haircut for you.
Well, I
Duh.
think I don't take fault with your golf stuff. I think I feel
know.
like you have good. I felt like you should girl math
I'm
it.
playing the game. I did it.
Can you girl math for me a Chanel bag that looks kind of like a hula skirt that someone in this room might really be interested in?
That one's harder to do
Is it harder?
because you have many of a
But why is
similar
this
type.
a good purchase?
Exactly. I'm trying to find a way to do that. You do have a purse that is a similar hue, like the same brown, but it's not a channel. It's a
Not a channel.
it's a is it a Bottega or a Polen? The little like.
Oh, that's Polen, and that's a
Polen.
different color than what we're looking at. That's like a brown. This
Oh.
one's more of like a tan raffia bag, and it's really cute. I think it's really hard to get.
Well, that was my next thing. Is it a good investment?
I mean, it's a little bit soon to say, but I do think these ones are tough to get, which would bode well for them. And I feel like Chanel in general holds value very well.
Well, I can't say it's an investment because if it's not appreciating, it's not an investment.
Oh, no, it might.
That's part of my question.
I mean, we'd have to give it enough time.
Okay.
Or, like, I would think that right now, if it is really hard to get, then you could probably immediately flip it. Not that I would be doing that.
Not that we're doing that.
But, yeah. But theoretically.
If you were going to girl math it to me and you could say we could make, if in theory you had to sell it one day, more than 10% a year.
A year?
That's what the market does.
Ugh.
Roughly. It's more like 8.
That's boy mathing it. That's not girl mathing it.
Yeah, but you're a finance girl.
It's terrible.
I don't know how else you girl math a purse
Okay.
of which you have many of already.
Well, we'll
So.
see if we find one in Greece, ladies.
You do have a birthday coming up.
I do have a birthday. Okay. Now I'd like to play a game called Guess How Much This Costs. How much does it cost when I get a manicure? Just a manicure. I get like gel, not gel polish. Like I get like Gel X, just for the ladies.
Can I ask any clarifying questions?
Yeah.
Is the gel on top of the service, or is that the service? Is like you're paying?
Where I go, that's the whole thing. I went to another place where that wasn't the whole thing, and it made me never go back.
Okay, so that's not standard. So that is telling me you're getting a good deal by doing that. I'm gonna say 75.
You were pretty close.
How close?
68.
Oh.
Which, for Gel X in Tribeca, no less, I feel like that's a bargain. They last me a month.
Wow.
Okay. Guess how much a small Chanel backpack costs? It's denim, just like a little backpack. Maybe you could be able to carry like a Kindle, a phone, a wallet. Like you wouldn't be carrying like a laptop or anything like that.
Okay, I get it. Like a baseball mitt-sized backpack?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how big a baseball mitt is.
That was a bad example. 4,500.
No, sir. That would be $5,900.
Okay, you're not getting it. If that's what you were thinking.
No, I'm not trying to. I don't really.
You don't wear backpacks
I'm
anyway.
not a backpack girl. I should be though because of my back.
Yeah, for work, but not for like going to the bar.
I really need to probably get a backpack for going to work, but I can't find any that I think are cute enough.
I don't think they're meant to be cute.
Well, totes are.
But that's not good for your back.
I know, and that's the problem. Okay, this one I'm going to pull up the photo of for you. This one is a specialty bag from Loewe. And it is called Artichoke Clutch.
Wait, that's how you say that?
Yeah,
I thought it was low.
Lowe's.
Yeah, like Lowe's.
No, Loewe. Okay, so
It's
it
news
is
to me.
an artichoke bag,
Oh, this one.
artichoke clutch in Napa lambskin. And so it basically looks like just like an artichoke. How much do you think this costs?
6,000.
6,000. Let's see. Nope, that would be $6,900.
I was damn close.
That was pretty close, but not close
That's
enough.
ridiculous for that.
I think it's really fun, and when I first saw it, I was like, should I get
so
one?
Dumb.
Should I get an artichoke purse?
Absolutely not.
But then I learned that they were $7,000, and I said, no.
That's the most impractical purse I think I've ever seen.
No, you put stuff in it.
What?
You could put things. All your normal things, probably.
Okay.
I actually am trying to feel like I don't know if it would fit a phone.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
That is where I go out on a lot of these bags. I need to fit a phone. How much do you think 1 unit of Botox costs in New York City on average? Keeping
How
in
much is
mind
a
that
unit?
1 unit,
How many
well-
liters?
I don't know.
Oh.
But a standard full treatment session, this is all per Google AI, usually requires 20 to 50 units. So like if you were going to get your forehead, that would be 20 to 50 units.
That's a wide range.
I think. What does full treatment session mean? Okay, wait, maybe that, well,
All right.
no, okay, that would be like full face, would be 20 to 50 probably.
Who gets a full face Botox?
A lot of people. A lot of people. How much do you think a unit is?
$10.
In some cities, perhaps not in this one, it's roughly $20 a unit.
That means it's more here.
Well, yeah, everything is.
What is it here?
About $20 a unit. But so 20 times 50.
1,000.
So it's like $1,000. And the Botox, I'm not as familiar with Botox because I haven't
goes
gotten
away.
it yet. How often do you have to get Botox? Every 3 to 4 months.
That's
So-
insane.
This is my way of saying, count yourself lucky that I have not delved into Botox land.
Yeah, I consider myself lucky. Mm-hmm. You don't need it.
Okay, next one. Guess how much this costs? This one actually surprised me.
What are you doing, buddy?
How much do you think a Santal Le Labo candle costs? Just like the normal size.
$160.
$160? You think it's that much?
What the normal's like the small one, right? Or are you saying like the big one?
No, like the size that we have.
Where's that?
I don't know.
It's like this big, right?
No. Yeah, it's like a good medium size.
120.
It is 90.
Okay.
So you thought, okay, that one.
Great.
Basically, now it's on sale. Brett
Do
thinks
you?
it's more expensive.
Amazing.
Guess how much a Chanel Classic Flap bag costs now in Q2 of 2026
In the U.S. or abroad?
in the United States.
10.5.
11,300.
Is it really?
$11,300, which is a lot.
That's a return on our investment.
Yeah, so when I got mine, it was still so much money. It was like, I want to say like 7.
That was like 8.
Maybe like 8.
It was close.
Yeah. But at the time, you actually encouraged me to do it.
Because I saw it was an investment and they're raising prices really soon.
And you see, you just fought me on the other Chanel.
Because that one, if you see a
and
picture of this
yet.
thing, it looks like a beach bag.
It's so festive
When are you going to wear it?
in the summer.
So 6 months, not even 6 months, 4 months out of the year you get use out of it.
Okay, now we'll play What Should This Cost?
Oh, buddy.
Okay,
Come here, dude.
how much do you think a Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil should cost?
$10. No, wait, hang on. I bought this before.
How much should it be, though?
I'm trying to remember what I paid. I think it should be like 25.
You think it should be?
Because
Or you think it is?
It lasts for a while, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised you think it's worth that much.
I first said 10 was my knee jerk, and then I think I spent 40. That could be wrong. So I was haircutting what I spent because I think whatever I spent was too much.
It was 28.
Okay, it should be like 15.
Okay. I think I would like it if it was
It's
15.
a pencil.
Yeah, I love it. It's a good color.
Mm-hmm.
Pillow talk.
It's a good stocking stuffer.
It is a great stocking stuffer. Brett did a really good job with stocking stuffers for Christmas last year. It was really lovely. Okay, my self-tanning mousse. I specifically love this brand, Peta Jane. It's just really good. I think it's from the Dancing with the Stars girl, Peta, one of the pros.
Is this the one that you can see or you can't see?
You can see it.
Okay.
How much do you think it should cost to get a tanning mousse?
How many uses do you get out of that one?
You might get like maybe 6.
$30.
Close. It's $42. I would love it if it was 30. Some of the other brands that I don't like quite as well are about 30.
So it's like $7 a use.
Yeah, which
That's.
not bad if you consider how much a spray tan costs.
But it only lasts for like a week or two, doesn't it?
Like a week, yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think 30 is fair.
Yeah. Okay. How much should a Hailey Bieber smoothie cost?
What is that?
That Erewhon.
We don't have that. Oh, do we?
No,
I
I
think we
wish. Oh
just-
my god, I wish.
I thought we just got Erewhon.
No, we have like a fake Erewhon.
What were they talking about?
Happier Grocer?
That's not Erewhon?
No.
Okay, well, how much should it cost? I think it costs like 20 something, right? It does cost.
I don't know.
I think I'm just gonna guess it costs like. I think it should cost like 12.
It should cost 12. You're so right.
Because that's like a Joe and the Juice, and those are expensive.
Yeah.
Erewhon is just a joke.
It's $21.
That's stupid.
But okay, when you and I eventually go to LA together, Brett and I have never been to LA together. When we do, you best believe we are going to Erewhon and you are going to have your life changed. It's so good. If we had one here, we would be going.
No, we would.
No, we would.
It's too expensive. I wouldn't like.
I don't think you realize that some of the things, the prepared foods,
I don't care.
like you can get a sushi sandwich for
You
20,
don't need a sushi sandwich.
25.
I'm not doing that.
A $25 sushi sandwich? It would be like your whole dinner. No?
Sushi sandwich? I need 4.
No, it's big.
I get it once to say I
I'm
did
telling
it.
you, when I take this guy to Erewhon, his life is going to be changed.
I don't know. I'm going to be laughing at how stupidly expensive it is for no reason.
Well, some things are, that's for sure. Okay, last thing I wanted to show you on here. I'm going to, again, show you a photo, and I will describe it for the pure listeners here. Okay, this is a pigeon clutch by the brand J.W. Anderson. I believe it was a Sex and the City fave. Unclear. It's basically like a resin bag. It kind of
It's
looks.
a bird.
It looks like a pigeon.
It's a bird with a hinge.
Kind of a pretty one. But how much do you think this purse should cost?
Can you scroll down a little? Is there feet?
I don't think there are feet.
There's
Oh, no, there's feet.
It can stand up like
It can
a bird.
stand. That adds to the price.
Oh my god. How much do I think it costs, or should it cost?
How much should it cost?
What's it made out of?
Resin.
Which is plastic. Mm-hmm. It should cost $300 max.
Okay, well,
Because there's a brand on it.
it is unlined. It has magnetic fastening, which is a little fancy.
Actually, no, it should cost less than that, but I'm thinking just what it probably will cost. $300.
It is $955.
That is the problem with society.
Well,
That's stupid.
I don't want it.
Good, because you're not getting it.
Okay.
Ever.
What if it was on sale?
That is I take it back. The artichoke purse is fine. That one, stupid. That is the dumbest.
Good. We're going to get the $7,000
J.W.
artichoke.
Anderson, or wherever the company makes that, you are stupid.
Well, it's funky. And
So
we do like
dumb.
funky. Dearest Brett, thank you for joining us today on this podcast in our beloved Olivia's absence.
And Fig.
She's out in Norway as we speak, having a great time. But thanks for filling in.
Yeah.
You know, her shoes are hard to fill, if not impossible, but thank you for making a gallant effort.
I'm doing my part. Trying.